Welcome back, everyone. I'm Brendan West of West-Tek Solutions, a family business centered on rocketry, aerospace, and defense. This series documents our journey in model rocketry with the goal of eventually moving to high-powered rockets. In today's video, we're covering the development of our first fully in-house developed rocket platform, the Stratum. Before Stratum, we built the Nat rocket to learn all about the supporting parts of the hobby: launch pads, recovery systems, motors, and where and how to fly safely. The Stratum project takes that foundation and focuses on the rocket's structure itself. We chose the name Stratum because the project breaks the rocket into layers: the nose cone, the body, and the fin can. We take an existing rocket platform and then improve each layer one at a time until we have something that is truly ours. We started with a design from the Rocketeer, I'll leave a link below. His model used a BT-50 cardboard body tube, but we wanted a fully 3D printed rocket. So our first challenge came fast. Printing a BT-50 size cylinder resulted in walls that were too thin and brittle. The nose cone and fin can kept breaking the body. After experimenting with different filaments and nozzle sizes, we finally succeeded in printing a PLA BT-50 body that fit the existing parts. The first Stratum launch coincided with a bunch of family visiting, so we actually turned it into a really fun mini launch day. With help from second cousin Avi, we launched a number of Nats, some upcoming work-in-progress rockets, which I'll be excited to share with everyone in a later video, and finally, the Stratum 1 rockets. One short version and one long version. Neither performed particularly well. The short version melted about 2 seconds after launch, when the fin can separated from the body.
Oh no! I know where that one went.
An impressive, rapid unscheduled disassembly. The longer version made it to apogee and deployed its chute before it also lost its fin can.
Oh. Wow. That one's going in the pond.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God, that is so cool.
I don't know if I'm following it very good.
At first we thought the PLA body was too weak and couldn't withstand the heat from the motor, but our dad suggested that the motor itself had actually pushed through the fin can into the body, letting the exhaust melt it from the inside. And turns out he was exactly right. The original fin can design had nothing preventing the motor from sliding forward under thrust. So we knew our next iteration was going to have to solve this problem. Stratum 2 introduced two major upgrades: a PETG body with thicker walls and a new fin can design, featuring a motor block to stop the motor from punching through. We tested two variants. One designed by my brother Bob using parts he mashed together in OrcaSlicer, and another designed by me in Tinkercad. We launched both on a B64 motor and the performance improved dramatically. Bob's rocket flew 3 times successfully with no visible damage, though on the third flight it did get stuck in a tree. We're going to count that as a soft landing. Mine, however, suffered body tube warping when the wadding jammed on the shock cord anchor, possibly causing a heat buildup and even a small fire inside the rocket. We traced the issue to too much wadding and a oversized and poorly placed shock cord anchor. Overall, though, the Stratum 2 was a huge improvement. It was stronger and cleaner and much more consistent. The Stratum 3 focused on making the rocket lighter and easier to assemble. We added a built-in channel in the fin can that routes the shock cord around the motor mount, eliminating the glued plastic anchor. We also redesigned the nose cone into a single piece with an integrated loop for the shock cord, removing 2 glued parts and cutting weight. On October 5th, 2025, my brother Bob and I launched 3 Stratum 3 rockets. For fun, we tried launching them on A34T motors with 18mm adapters, and they were underpowered. The rockets barely cleared the trees, and one even actually nose planted before the ejection. Sadly, we didn't get this one on camera. Switching to B64 motors brought things right back on track. One rocket flew multiple times perfectly. Another ripped the nose loop during ejection, but it still descended safely. Despite 2 rockets taking minor nose damage, we considered the Stratum 3 a huge success. Bob believes the breakage came from the low infill, and so we're gonna bump that up on the Stratum 4. So the real takeaway here isn't that we just built a better rocket, it's that failure is part of success. When the Stratum 1 split apart 2 seconds after liftoff, we didn't get discouraged. We expected that. Every broken rocket teaches us something new. Each failure brings us closer to success. We're going to continue to keep refining the Stratum platform, but we're really excited to move to a larger 24mm motor rocket platform. And we've also got some really funny and goofy videos planned along the way. So stick with West-Tek Solutions because our journey upward is built one failure at a time. All right, thanks.